Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 6th through the 12th of March 2022. I hope you guys have had a really good week. I am going to take a quick second to remind everyone that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. If you find that that is a situation for you, I encourage you to check your other signs and placements and see if those readings may resonate a little bit better. Also keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that's not at all unusual. If you would like a personal reading, the information is in the box beneath the video. So let's get started, guys. Spirit, can I have the energy of Gemini? Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, we're starting out with the Two of Wands in the reverse. You have the Five of Cups in the reverse. And the Ace of Wands also in the reverse. Okay, what's going on here, Gemini? So what I'm looking at, I do see you being a little bit more optimistic here, which is good. You're kind of coming out of a period where you may have been feeling a bit sad or, you know, a bit melancholy. It may have been about a decision that was made, and it could have been that that decision you chose not to go in a particular direction, or it could have been that somebody didn't choose to go in a direction with you. You may have felt rejected or felt as if you had not been chosen. But I do see, or maybe you didn't choose someone. I do see you having gone through some period here of, you know, sadness, maybe some regrets. But I'm also looking at, with the Ace of Wands here in the reverse, you may have created an ending, or experienced an ending, but you may also have a new beginning that could be trying to come in as well. We'll clarify to see what that is. It could actually be either. Let's see who you are connecting with. Spirit, who is Gemini connecting with? Show me who Gemini is connecting with. Okay, so the person you're connecting with has the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Now that is Earth energy, so it could be someone who is a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. They could have Earth in their chart strongly, or they could just be carrying those qualities in their demeanor. We also have the Nine of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. And the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so the person you're connecting with here may be recently divorced or have ended a connection. And I'm not so sure that it's with you, because I do feel like this person looks at you as being their wish fulfillment. So they may have ended something elsewhere. They could also be having financial problems. If this isn't an ending, it could be somebody who has just experienced some other kind of loss. Could be financial, could be any type of loss. So they could be having financial problems. But I do think that this person looks at you as wish fulfillment. And they are a pretty happy person overall, you know, just in and of themselves. And this is the reason for your optimism. This is why things are kind of turning around a little bit for you. I am going to say, though, that between the two of you, I do not see a stable foundation yet, but it's a possibility that you could be moving in that direction. Now, in your energy, Gemini, I do see that there is some sort of a karmic cycle or a karmic lesson that is involved in, you know, this energy for this week. So be aware of that. Also be aware that there is someone in the background for this person. This could have been somebody who's recently lost their job as well. But but I do see someone in the background. There's some form of instability, and that there's someone in the background that has to do with that instability. If they're recently divorced, it has to do with that broken contract with regard to a broken relationship or marriage. If they've lost their job, it could be somebody from their workplace. But there is some kind of a instability here, and it's as a result of someone in the background. This person also is going to be a little bit happy-go-lucky, but they are not going to be very detail-oriented. Also be aware of that. So let's look at the energy of the connection. Okay, so we have the Strength card in the reverse, and we have the Hermit in the reverse. Yeah, so this person that you're connecting with is kind of coming out of a period where they have isolated themselves. They've kind of pulled back, and I think they have discovered you, Gemini, and they are like intrigued. They're intrigued by you, and they're looking at you and saying, oh, well, you know, Gemini is very interesting. This could cause me to kind of want to venture out into the world again. So they're looking at you as wish fulfillment. I do believe that they will be communicating that their interest is in you. It's going to provoke a bit of disconcerted feelings in you, Gemini. You have a little bit of a fear here with regard to, you know, communicating and, you know, kind of getting in a connection with this person. Yeah, I can see that you may have a fear. You may feel that this person could be not everything that they say they're going to be. And they're a little bit scattered. I'm going to tell you that. They're not very stable. There's some instability here. So that's probably what you're sensing. I do see you kind of being open to this, though. You're kind of looking at them too, but you are looking at them and thinking, well, maybe they're a little bit of a snake in the grass. Maybe they're not what they're saying they're going to be. Let's see what's directly affecting this connection. So the person you're connecting with here too, by the way, Gemini, they kind of do a lot of soul searching, but some of the things that they come up with when they do that soul searching are going to seem bizarre to you. You're going to look at them like they're a little bit nutty with some of the things that they feel are very profound. All right, so what's directly affecting the connection? Well, for you, it's, you know, a feeling here of isolation, a feeling of, you know, from your past, I suppose, of being left out in the cold. That's this feeling here of not being chosen. It's that's what's kind of provoking these fears in you. Maybe thinking this is too good to be true. The person you're connecting with here, I feel like that's not going to scare them off, though. Yeah, they're not trying to walk away from this connection. They're not scared off by that. You may be kind of a little bit. You may hold back from them a little bit. You're giving mixed signals, is what it is, Gemini. And I'm not trying to be mean, but I do see some mixed signals here. Because on the one hand, you may be kind of like welcoming them in a little, and then on the other hand, that fear is cropping in. So for you, you may be afraid that they are involved with somebody else. that they haven't walked away from a previous situation. It could be because of this figure that is present here that's kind of in the background that might be worrisome to you. And that's going to bring in this fear as well. So you might be afraid, Gemini, that this person isn't telling you the truth. So you're open, but at the same time, you have some fears here about this. So you're kind of holding it back. And that's why it appears you're giving mixed signals. And that's not intentional. But I don't think that it's scaring this person off. This is a fun kind of person, by the way. They're a little nutty in the way they present, in a good way, in a fun way. And that's intriguing to you. Let's look at the outcome. I think that's what kind of holds your attention. You can't help yourself but to kind of, pay attention to them because they intrigue you. All right, so we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have Justice. Okay, so you're going to kind of be stuck here a little bit. Your fear, Gemini, is going to kind of keep you a little bit stuck. So I don't see you really moving this forward. There's a new beginning here that wants to come in, but you're holding back. So you're at this crossroads. I do feel that, in the past, you've had an experience where either you had to make a decision not to choose someone and you left them out in the cold, or you felt left out in the cold and you weren't chosen. And that is playing in your mind, right? So you've met this person. It looks like this person is unusual in some form, and they're fun. They're fun, and you can't help but have your eyes turned towards them because they're just unusual. And I do think that you're more optimistic, you're open, you've kind of dropped your walls a little bit. There's a new beginning that wants to come in here, but you're not going to let it. You're keeping this person at bay. And like I told you, there is a karmic element to this. This person is, because they have the Justice card on their side of it, and the outcome is justice. So there's some kind of a karmic justice that is being balanced here. Now that doesn't mean that that's negative, Gemini. It could be that this karmic justice is balancing out something that was kind of harshly done towards you. And now, those scales are coming back in your favor. I will tell you that the person you're connecting with, they are actually very spiritual. They are awakened. They're very spiritual, and I do feel that they some of the stuff that they're going to say is going to seem a little bit off the wall to you, but they're very in touch with spirit. They're very in touch with spirit. And so they receive messages from spirit. And I can see that because of your fear, you're going to kind of keep this person a little bit at a distance. You're not going to open yourself up entirely. So this connection, this new beginning is going to be a bit stuck. It's not going to completely open up. There's a childlike quality to this person as well. Bottom of the deck, we have the moon in reverse. Okay, underlying energy here. Now, the moon in reverse does indicate that this is something that's being revealed to you. So you will have an understanding, an epiphany regarding this karmic element. My feeling is that this is not a negative thing. This is a balancing of something karmically, and it is in your favor. So, and I can't even tell you that just the energy here, Like, I feel drawn to this person, so I can see why you're drawn. All right, let's clarify. That's the Two of Wands in reverse. All right, we have the Ace of Swords and the Three of Cups. Okay, so you got clarity here on, you know, you got clarity on a subject that had to do with a decision. Yeah, so a decision here that either you left someone out in the cold, you made a decision or to do that, or someone else did. You have received clarity. It was a communication. It was through communication, and you did receive clarity. And I do think that you have kind of refound your joy, though. You've started going out. You're not unhappy. You have refound your joy, and that's positive. That's the Five of Cups in reverse. Some of you found out that someone you were with may have had other, you know, people were introducing other people into the connection. I see that as well. Not everybody, but some of you. Knight of Swords in the reverse and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Water sign energy. That would be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So I do feel like the sadness emanated from somebody kind of being harsh. There could have been an argument. And in that argument, you know, there was some truth told. You got the clarity you needed. Yeah, secrets came out. Things came out. And, you know, I do feel like you kind of pulled your emotions back. And I also think that you're being very careful now as far as giving your emotions to anyone else. You're guarded. You're very guarded. And you are only wanting people in your life that are truthful. So you know exactly what it is that you want. Why is the Ace of Wands here in reverse? Okay, we have Judgment and we have the Hangman in reverse. All right. For some of you, this is somebody you've known before. You may have even dated this person in the past. Yeah, I can see that, because for some of you, you have dated this person in the past. This may not be a brand new person. For some of you, it is. But for some of you, this is someone you have dated in the past. Now, if that's the case, you've had a realization that you do want to be with this person. That's for some of you. For others, though, you've made a judgment call to hold back. In fact, this is for most of you, even if this is someone that you have dated in the past. So keep in mind, I see some of you that this is a new person that's caught your eye, and for some of you, this is really and truly someone you've dated in the past. And you've realized you want to date them again. You want to see them again. But for most of you, you know, regardless if it's new or past person, what I'm seeing is that you have made a judgment call, and that judgment call is based upon, you know, some realizations that you've had about what it is that you want here in a relationship and in life. And I think that you're really holding back. I don't think you realize necessarily that fear is driving some of this. So that's why you're going to be stuck, is because of the fear. There's not a problem with having the standards, and that's what you're making the judgment call about. So you are slowing this down and holding this off. That's a good judgment call. But be careful, because it looks like, Gemini, you might get a little stuck, and that will be the fear. All right, so let's clarify their energy. All right, so why is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? we have the Six of Wands reversed and the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah, so this person was in another relationship. And like I said, for some of you, you dated this person before and it didn't work out for various reasons. But this person definitely was in another relationship. The relationship did not work out, and now they are available. Why is the Nine of Cups here? We have the Star in reverse and the Hermit. Now, in the connection, we have the Hermit in the reverse. So this person has been thinking a lot about you. This person has had you on their mind for a very long time. They actually thought that this wasn't going to work out. They didn't think that this could work out between the two of you. They thought this was a done deal. It was never going to work out, and they've been thinking about you for a long time. So you may not have had communication with this person. If it's a past person, that you haven't had communication with them for a while. And so this could be like you've just recently had communication again. I do see communication. They did think that this was over. For the people that this is a brand new person, for you guys it's a brand new person, this is somebody who has given a lot of thought to what they want as well. So you're mirroring each other in that. You both have done some soul searching. You both want, particular things in a relationship. And in both cases, this person is identifying you, Gemini, as being exactly what they're wishing for. So they really are quite smitten with you. Let's see why we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, we have the Death card and the King of Cups. So again, we have that water sign energy. Taurus energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have water sign energy, which would be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Virgo is very strong here. Scorpio is very strong here. But again, don't get too tied to the signs. We literally have all of these signs in our chart. So I do see that there was an ending, though. There was an ending, and I do still see that there is somebody in this person's energy, like in the background. They do keep an eye on this person because they do have emotions still for this person. So I would be aware of that. I'm not seeing that your person has emotions for them. I'm seeing that that person is in their background and they do keep an eye on this person. And I would make myself aware of that. So let's look at your connection. Because this person here, their eyes are on you. They see you as wish fulfillment, Gemini. But the person that they ended things with is in the background. Okay, so we have the Ten of Coins. We have the Four of Swords, and we have the Seven of Coins. All right, so yeah, for some of you, this this hasn't kicked off yet. This is in the infancy stages. So you might just be beginning to communicate. And if so, I feel like, Gemini, this person is going to be the person who initiates the communication. Because I do see that the two of you, there's no communication. There's been no communication. And it's because each of you were healing. You were withdrawn. You were healing on your own. So I do think that the person you're connecting with, they're going to communicate with you. They're going to be the one to initiate this. And I do think it's going to kick in your fears, because I can see that for you, you're looking for something that is long-term and stable. Right now, I think you're really focused on your money and healing yourself. And I see that they're not really investing in relationships at this time. In fact, they don't feel that it's an option to quite invest when they contact you. So for some of you, they haven't yet contacted you. Some, they may have just contacted you. They didn't feel like it was an option. I also feel like they're impatient to talk to you. Once they find out that that you are not, that you're not opposed to talking to them, I think they'll be more forthcoming. And I do have to say, Gemini, that I'm seeing a little bit, for you, a little bit of a fear of commitment here too. A little bit of a fear of this being long term. Yeah, it's a little bit of a fear of commitment. And that's going to cause them to be concerned about really committing, or not committing, but really investing in this. So let's see what's directly affecting. Let's clarify that. It's because you're still healing from, what's happened in the past. All right, so we have the 5 of Wands. There's that 2 of Wands, okay? Now, it's already happened for you. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so you are both at a crossroads here, all right? You have conflicted feelings about this because of past experiences. So I can see that you have a lot of conflict about this. That's what's going to slow this down. They are ready. They're ready to go. They want to go in the direction of a stable new beginning. So this person is, they're not walking away from this. They are really and truly ready to have a new beginning here, or a stable beginning if it's somebody new. So, for a lot of you, this is somebody that that you have known in the past. But for some of you, it is somebody new. They're ready. They're ready. They want to get the show on the road. You're the one, Gemini, that's holding this one back. And you're just conflicted because of past experiences. Let's look at the outcome. All right. Yeah, so we have the 9 of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and the 4 of Coins in the reverse. Okay, so I do see there's going to be some worries, concerns. There's going to be it by the end of the week. Now, keep in mind, Gemini, this is a weekly reading, and energies change really, really fast. So there is some, like I said, some karmic justice to this situation. I do feel that it's in your favor, though. I feel like it's balancing things out, and the person you're connecting with here, they're going to be concerned and worried because you're grinding this thing to a halt. It's going to cause them concern. You're conflicted. That's going to be causing you concern. It's also going to get you a little bit stuck. It's one thing to have standards. It's another thing to have fears. With the Knight of Wands in the reverse, I do feel like you're not really talking. You're not really relating your feelings. You're kind of holding back here. You're also holding back your passions, and so you're holding back emotions. You're holding back passions. You're holding back communication. So In other words, Gemini, you're kind of holding everything back, and a lot of it is fear related. I don't see this person going anywhere, but I do see them kind of, with the Four of Coins, I do see them not really, you know, being defensive about it. They're going to kind of let go of, you know, the anxiety, the worry, because this person is very deeply in touch with spirit. They really are. I'm going to pull one more for each. Okay, yeah, you have the Emperor in reverse, so you're just not budging. And that's a stubborn energy too, Gemini. And then Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah, so they're going to kind of let go. They're not going to like push the issue. They're not going to try to have a new beginning with you. They're aware of what they want, but they're just going to let you do your thing. They're going to be like, you do you, boo. And you're going to be kind of a little bit stuck because you're not trying to move anything forward. Yeah, you're dealing with some stuff over here. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. All right, so that's underlying energy. I do think you're going to get some clarity by the end of the week. You're going to start to get some clarity. All right. I have brought back the angel answers, oracles. So if you will get a question in your mind, I will pull and see if we can get you an answer. Spirit, I am pulling for Gemini. There it is. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so the answer to your question is very definitive. No. I'm not sure what you asked, but the answer is, at least for now, no. And keep in mind, it's a weekly reading, okay? No doesn't mean no forever. It just means for now, no. All right, I hope this has been helpful, Gemini. If you would, like and share the video. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already. And if you would like to drop a comment, you're more than welcome to do so. And I do read them all. Until I see you in the next week's reading, namaste.